And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Matt Holliner.
6:42 this morning, and it's good news for some parts of the state of Texas. We got the latest drought map out yesterday, and you can see that particularly between Dallas and Del Rio, where they got the best rain over the weekend, last weekend and the beginning of the week, we were able to take out some of this shade of red, that extreme drought. But unfortunately, the drought condition is still there because extreme drought, when you have drought that bad, it takes a lot more rain to get rid of it. And then there's bad news for us here in the valley because check it out. Even in places that saw extreme flooding in June, Mercedes, Weslaco, Mission, you're under drought conditions again. Abnormally dry. That's just stage 1 drought, not as bad as places to our north. And the reason that we've brought these drought conditions back for some places and not for others, the places where we don't have drought conditions right now, that's because of the sea breeze activity that we've seen. Yeah, there hasn't been much rain, but at least there's been some, including northern Hidalgo County. Meanwhile, for the southern part of Hidalgo County and Starr County, there has not been much sea breeze activity, and it has been remarkably dry. I mean, it's been a struggle to see any drops of rain, much less some measurable rain. Is there any hope in the short term? Not really. It looks like we're going to be dry through the weekend, but if you look at this rain forecast, there is a little bit of hope for us, but certainly in the big picture, it's the same story we've been saying all summer. Really wet in the east, really dry in the west. Still no rain expected for Northern California where those wildfires are. Yes, we do have the lightest shade of green over us because there is going to be a cold front approaching next week. It's not going to get here. That's why we're not expecting as much rain as even places like San Antonio and Austin. But I do think it'll break down the ridge just enough, that ridge of high pressure that's keeping us so dry right now. I think we may see the sea breeze return. A few showers and storms will be around, but rainfall amounts, yeah, we're talking about a few hundredths of an inch, 2/10 of an inch at best, and that'll probably be in the lower valley. So is there any hope in the long term? Let's talk about the month of September. This from the Climate Prediction Center, and notice below normal precipitation expected for the month of September. It's looking like September is going to be pretty dry for us in the valley, and if it's going to be dry, what do you think that means for the temperatures? Yeah, above normal temperatures. And actually also worth noting, nowhere in the country are we expecting below normal temperatures. Anywhere where you see that shade of white is normal temperatures for the month of September, and actually might be a little bit above normal in the northeast, so the fall colors might not be as good this year. And yeah, so the western U.S., they're going to be staying above normal and relatively dry too, so kind of bad news for the wildfires. The wildfires may continue into September for them. And so we'll probably be talking about a lot of days like this that are going to be dry and hot. 101 our high today. It's going to be mostly sunny. It's going to be breezy. When you factor in the humidity, it's going to feel like 106. Not quite as breezy as the last few days have been, but you'll still notice the breeze. Gusts will be frequently around 20 miles per hour, 25 out along the coast. Mostly clear skies tonight, lows around 78, and the 7-day forecast is pretty dry in the short term, but notice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, some 10% chances of rain. That'll cool us a little bit, but all of these temperatures still above normal for this time of year.